Hello everyone, I am here with a Bible reading. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. I was getting ready to say Saturday. Just waiting on Sherm to get
Happy Groundhog Day!
Yes, happy Groundhog Day. Just waiting on Sherm to get his Bible open, and then we'll get started. Okay. So we're going to be reading today Matthew chapter 22, verses 1 through 33, Psalm 27, verses 1 through 6, and Proverbs chapter 6, verses 20 through 26. Why does his writing look smaller? I think my computer does. Set it down smaller again. Okay. We'll be reading in the King James Version. Okay, so let's begin. And Jesus answered and spake unto them again by parables, and said, The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again he sent forth other servants, saying, Tell them which are bidden, Behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen and my fatling are killed, and all my things are ready. Come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And that remnant took his servants, and entreated them spitefully, and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies, and destroyed those murderers, and burned up their city. Then saith he to his servants, The wedding is ready, but they which are bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways, and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he saith unto him, Friend, how camest thou in hither, not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then say the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness, where there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen. Then went the Pharisees and took counsel, how they might entangle him in his talk. And they sent out unto him their disciples with the Herodians, saying, Master, we know that thou art true, and teachest the way of God in truth. Neither carest thou for any man, for thou regardest not the person of man. Tell us, therefore, what thinkest thou? Is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar or not? See, Caesar was like all power back then. So they're trying to trick Jesus in his words. They're going to try to trip him up here. Maybe Jesus should have asked them the same question to see what they would say. Try to trip them up with that question, but no. Jesus would not do that. But they asked Jesus this. What's Jesus going to say? But Jesus perceived their wickedness and said, Why tempt ye me, ye hypocrites? Show me the tribute money. And they brought unto him a penny. And he saith unto them, Whose is this image and subscription? They say unto him, Caesar's. Then saith he unto them, Render therefore unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's, and unto God the things that are God's. When they had heard these words, they marveled, and left him, and went their way. Idiots. You know, they had to be even more furious, like, they had to be, they have not been able to get him, not even once, not one time, and they never will. They think they got him in the end by killing him, but they really didn't, did they? The same day came to him the Sadducees, which say that there is no resurrection. The Sadducees say there is no resurrection. The Pharisees says there is. That's a difference between the Sadducees and the Pharisees. And they asked him, saying, Master, Moses said, if a man die having no children, his brother shall marry his wife and raise up seed unto his brother. So they're trying to test Jesus here as well with this question. Now there were with us 7 brethren, and the first, when he had married a wife, deceased, and having no issue, left his wife unto his brother. Likewise the second also, and the third unto the 7th. And last of all, the woman died also. Therefore in the resurrection, whose wife shall she be of the 7? For they all had her. Jesus answered and said unto them, Ye do err, not knowing the Scriptures, nor the power of God. For in the resurrection they neither marry, nor are given in marriage, but are like the angels of God in heaven. But as touching the resurrection of the dead, have ye not read that which was spoken unto you by God, saying, I am the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob? God is not the God of the dead, but of the living. And when the multitude heard this, they were astonished at his doctrine. And that's where we're going to stop with Matthew today. Okay, our Psalm 27, verses 1 through 6. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me upon a rock. And now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. Amen. And now, Proverbs chapter 6, verses 20 through 26. My son, keep thy father's commandment, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thy heart, and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Amen. So true. Alright guys, that was our Bible reading for today. I hope it touched your hearts. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Are you guys watching the Super Bowl tonight? We never watch the Super Bowl. We're not into sports like that, but we might watch the Puppy Bowl. It comes on here in a little bit. We might watch some of it. Okay, let's see what our question was for yesterday. I thought this was the question. Okay, the question for yesterday was, what is the shortest verse in the Bible? And that would be in the New Testament. The shortest verse is, and do you know what that is, Sher?
Jesus wept.
The shortest verse is, Jesus wept. 2 words, Jesus wept. And that is in the part of Lazarus. Okay.
That's John 11:35.
John 11:35. Okay, and here's your question for tonight. People look on the outward appearance, but what does God look on? People look on the outward appearance, but what does God look on? That is your question for tonight. We talk about this a lot. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Please keep the following people in prayer. Lonnie Doles Jr. and family, Jimmy Myers, Sherman Crabtree, Rhonda Karshner and Abby Myers, Layla and her son Emil, Michelle Watkins and her family, Judy Thompson, Cindy and Jim Welsh, Dora Carper, Garnet Boyer and Jim Mitchell, Melody Stanley, Linda Thacker and April Thacker, Barb Post, Randy Post, our cousin Dave Hemrick. He was in a semi-accident the other day. Luckily, he just broke his collarbone. He's home now, I believe. And Sammy and Paco. Okay, guys, that is everything for today. I hope it touched your guys' hearts. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye, guys. God bless.